Okay, so last night, Blackhawk Rescue Mission 5, or Platinum 5, the creators of the game, um, uploaded a bit of an update to the game. Mostly, it was just some AI fixes as usual. They added a checkpoint on the bridge to the East Island, so when you're going past Ronograd, you can actually stop by that bridge. This menu is also new, by the way, which is interesting. That actually looks kind of cool. Let me see what this one's also new. Okay, so they've kind of grayed and blacked everything out in this screen. This screen I think actually looks much cooler than the one before, so that's a plus. Um, and um, they also made it so that you can pay extra to purchase higher level items, which is actually something that I noticed last night when I was playing the game. I'm not level 65, but I was able to use the AS Val. I was able to do this before this update, so I don't know if they just did that beforehand and then never told anybody and said it now in the patch notes, or if genuinely there was some kind of glitch or something. Either way, I used it for one game, and then I was like, I feel bad if I keep using this. But the main thing that they added is the tutorial, and we're gonna go over it really quick while I'm talking about some other stuff that's happening for the future. So recently, the Platinum 5 developers did a survey about what the community wanted next. There were three options. There was option A, which was zombie mode. Um, okay, hold on. This is interesting. Oh shit, we're in pursuit. Okay, hold on. I will get to that after, cause holy shit. Oh, okay. Oh, they also did do a G36 rework, and we'll go over that as well. Fuck. No way I just did that. Okay. Open door. Nope. Kick the door. Boom. Okay. I gotta clear these rooms. I don't know officers that would have a G36 just roaming around here, but oh. I have to pick the lock on this? That's stupid. We're policing, man. I don't want to pick no locks. Hear yourself. Oh, okay. Right there. Well, I'm not down any health, so can't do anything there. This is really interesting of an idea for a tutorial. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. So you cannot get shot at all while doing this. Okay. This is actually really interesting of an idea for a tutorial. I'm just gonna kick the door. Oh, bad idea for me to do. Okay. I don't know why I can't get past this, bro. But again, this is an interesting idea for a tutorial. It adds like elements of everything from the game, which is really cool. The healing system is similar. Um, there's these like, this is really cool, like a room clearing system, like this. I think that this is probably the best way that you could have done something like this. And having like a police, thing here. That's also really cool. Instead of military, because this kind of takes the direction of BRM5 to just military, to kind of like police. Also, something I want to mention for the OGs of the game that remember raid mode. Raid mode was the original, or not the original. It was kind of like the campaign mode for Blackhawk Rescue Mission 5. They discontinued it in like 2019, 2020. They discontinued it, but they shouldn't have, because it was such a good game mode. However, the next mission that was planned, the next mission that was after the initial raid mode idea was actually a London type map, which is what this is. This is London. It said it in the cutscene beforehand. So that's interesting that they went back to that. I figured that they would have dropped that completely. Also, missions in general is super vague, and I think they made it vague in particular for a reason. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but oh, okay. That's interesting. I don't know if they did that like to reference that, or if possibly maybe in the future raid mode is coming back. I doubt it, because they said that it never would. But it could be interesting. We can't rule it out now that we know that this is here. This looks sick. I can't even lie, this might be one of the coolest fucking things. This is a sick tutorial. Okay, I think the courtyard's secure. Okay. After a lengthy chase, British police unpacked the details of an even larger operation. Okay. Investigation of the scene revealed caches of weapons, munitions, and chemical agents. Oh. Intelligence analysis would later intercept transmissions from the Russian island of Ronograd, where government forces fell to insurgents the previous week. By a unanimous vote, the United Nations Security Council approved the use of military force to liberate Ronograd. Okay, so that adds some crazy lore to the game. We actually know, like, that gives us insight to what happened and why we're even at Ronograd anyway. Anyway, what I was getting back to, so there were three options. The first option was zombie mode. The second option was a new open world map, and that would be in addition to the one that we currently have. And then the third option was enhanced mechanics, gameplay, cosmetics, things like that. So option A, which is zombie mode, was the winner at 39%. The new open world map had 22%, and then the enhanced mechanics had 38%. Which means that zombie mode actually won the poll. So what they said was that this means option A, zombie mode, has won. However, we recognize how important option C is as well. To compensate for the large vote for option C, we have decided to develop both in parallel. Our ideal roadmap is as follows, and it says release zombie mode, closed alpha, which means non-finished version that we release quickly so we can get community feedback. Release option C is next. Release zombie mode fully featured. Release one full-length mission, which means that I I'm serious when I think that this means that we are finally getting raid mode back, which is sick. And then release option B, which is an open world map, which will come after a full length mission. They say that they can't give any release dates, but note that it won't be a year-long wait like Gen 4. We are full steam ahead and on getting updates out as frequent as possible. This is big. This is setting up the future for Blackhawk Rescue Mission 5, and I think that if you are not up for it, then you should probably just stop playing, because this game is taking a turn that I don't think anybody thought it would, and I think it's a turn for the better. I also really want to talk about raid mode really quick, or at least these missions here, because this could quickly turn back into raid mode. And I think that something I miss so much from Blackhawk Rescue Mission 5 was raid mode. For anybody who doesn't know what raid mode is, it was basically just the campaign for Blackhawk Rescue Mission 5. There was only one mission at the time, and then they got rid of it in like sometime in Operation Viper, I think they got rid of it, which sucked because we didn't even get to see it through to the rest of the operation. But it was so fun. Like, I remember playing that, trying to get the C7, and there were like strats, and the story was insane. So I can't wait to see what happens in the future of BRM5. I think that this is a super good direction for it, and I think that we should all be here for the direction. Also, we get BRM5 lore, which is something that we've never had before. So yeah, I wanted to quickly touch on all these things. I will quickly hop into a custom match where I will show you the east checkpoint, and then we will the east bridge checkpoint, and then from there not much else will happen. I'll overlook the patch notes again and just see if there's anything else that I want to do. But right now that'll be it. Okay, so before I go do the east checkpoint thing, I want to quickly mention the G36 rework. It looks like this is the only handguard that we have, but we can purchase rails. Ooh! Now hold on, I heard a little which is kind of nice sounding. Hold on here. I need to buy something else because it'll make it. Everybody, let me turn my sound up here. Everybody listen close because there's a new little purchase. There's a new purchase sound. Ooh, I like that. I like that new little purchase sound. It's stuff like that that makes me want to keep playing this game, because that just it sounds good. It's not even like that crazy of a change or anything. It just sounds good. Okay, so they had an HK rework, or a G36 rework, but they didn't really change that much, which is okay. I mean, I still really like how it looks, actually, so I'm not complaining about it. Also, this room looks really sick. They also added new they added a new barrel and handguard for the M110. Okay, so they didn't add a new barrel. What about handguard? Oh, yep, that is definitely a new handguard. $2 grand? Alright, well, I'm bad with money, so. But it doesn't allow for a foregrip, which is interesting. But I guess if you look past that, it's not that big of a deal. You probably also lose velocity with it because it's shorter. Yeah, you lose quite a bit of velocity, actually. About maybe 300 feet. So, I mean, it's not that bad. It actually could be much worse. So, I guess it's not that bad. Also, this Raider scope looks a little different from what I remember the end cap does, or the end of the scope does. Oh wow, you can zoom way in. The end of the scope looks a little bit different, but I don't think that it is. I think I'm just tripping out right now. Um, so let me grab the G36 here. I want to use it a little bit, see how it is. Got 122 to the head, 81 to the chest. Arms and legs are about 40-ish. I don't know. I think the next gun that needs a rework is probably the L85, just because. But for now, let's go in with the G36. I'm gonna blaze right through Ronograd. Let me see how this sounds. Okay, let me take the suppressor off and see how it sounds, because I believe with a rework, they automatically give it new sounds. So I want to see how it sounds without a suppressor. Okay, I don't think it received any new sounds. I also like the reload animation. I like the G36. I'm not a hater of the G36. Some people are, and I just don't understand the hate. Alright. Let me go to the East Bridge and see what we have now. A lot of the other changes were like Xbox changes, so like controller changes. You can now press Y. Let me just read those off really quick. You can now press Y to change perspectives, and you guys have a mouse in your inventory now, so like you can move the mouse around. There's menu UI sounds now. Fix guns reloading while repelling. Fix guns reloading while opening doors on controller. Okay. And then after that, they buffed the AA missile launchers at Naval and Fort. Don't really know why they did that, but okay. More fixes slash polishing for AI behavior around the map, which is also a little bit interesting. They also said they minorly nerfed AI accuracy, which is something that I think they should have nerfed heavily. Oh, AI does act a little different now. But we'll have to. They actually run a lot more smoothly now. That what they were just doing was very smooth. They added 5 new tree bark materials to RGE, which is interesting. They also light optimize Fort Ronograd, DOU, and Ronograd City. And then after that, the only other thing is that they added the tutorial mode. So let me go get to the checkpoint on the bridge to the East Island and see what it's about. Okay, so I don't know why, but when I thought they said checkpoint, I thought that they meant like a place that we could spawn, which doesn't really make sense in hindsight. But it is like a normal checkpoint, like the one I shot earlier. It's a very fortified checkpoint, actually. Very fortified. I don't think that they send like helicopters and stuff to checkpoints. So, oh shit, they do. Wow. Oh wait, no, it's just Ronograd. Okay, well, I'm still screwed either way, cause yeah. But oh my god, that scared the balls out of me. Okay, but basically, Jesus Christ. Basically, this is the checkpoint. It's probably the most fortified checkpoint in the game. I also didn't bring any meds. That was stupid. This is the checkpoint. There's honestly not much to it. It's just a little more fortified than some of the other checkpoints. I think they also made it so that it covers the hole in the fence over here, which is interesting because the hole in the fence allowed for some interesting strategies into naval base itself. So that'll be interesting. I think they did 100% cover it. So my one My one recommendation for doing this checkpoint is liberate Runograd first. Oh shit! They do actually send reinforcements to checkpoints. I didn't know that they did that. I thought it was just okay. Well, that's all there is to the update. It's pretty small, but I think it opens up to much bigger things coming to BRM5. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys found it useful, informative, anything like that. And if you did, there will be a link to my Discord down in the description, as well as a link to the Platinum 5 Discord. So that way you guys can stay up on everything that's being developed over there. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.